Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Wolfquest with Demios, Callisto, and their 4 puppies. In the last episode, Demios and Callisto got their pups to 15 pounds. In this episode, it's time to finish that journey. So let's go ahead and get a move on. Skull and Hati and Garm are the girls, while Fenrir is our only boy in this litter. They were named, again, these pups were named after wolves. Again, it was because, again, Wolfquest came out of Wolfquest came out of early access, and so we named, to celebrate, we named most of our wolf pups from litters after wolves. Not after wolves, but, after, stuff related to, wolf gods and, plants in Yellowstone and birds in Yellowstone and stuff like that. And for, as well for Southwing, cute and funny names for wolves. Alright, we're on pretty easy. And I forgot, I keep forgetting to do this. I forgot to roll for Demios' next litter. But the difficulty is, well, I'm guys gonna have to do that. Alright. Come on, puppies. Oh, no, you don't. Where are you at? I will not have my joystick betraying me this time. No, sir. Get on out of here. Where are the pups? Get the pups over here. Okay. Okay, we'll feed them right now and then we'll continue on our journey. Oh no. That is not good. Where is the bird? I'm pretty sure it's hard to find eagles at nighttime because they don't have a shadow. Okay, I think it's going away. Let's hope it's going away. Because if it's not going away, that's a pretty big issue. Alright, let's keep going though. Okay. I think we're okay at the moment. We got this. I believe we can do it with all 4 puppies. I believe in ourselves. Alright, we got this, come on. Oh dear, lag, that's not good. Alright, we could do this. That leaf scared me. I thought that was an eagle. Oh my god. And the elk herd's gonna spawn in soon. We're not really gonna hunt them though. We don't really need to. Since we're on pretty easy. Gun puppers. Alright. We're doing good. Okay. Again, I think elk herd spawned. I think what I might have to do for Demios and for Callisto again is to grind for the secret den, because I think she and Hades are probably gonna den at Bison Peak this time around, so I think we're probably going to have to get them Demios and Callisto experience for the secret den, which means if we get lucky, we might be able to find a moose during that grind, if we're lucky. So let's keep going. Alright. We're doing good, pups. We're doing good. We'll feed the pups. Oh, and EOS's pups have their real names. Now we have, if I can remember, we have Asina, Bladderwort, Sundew, and Lycaon. Those are their real names right now. Are their true names. Because I messed up and I accidentally named them. They were supposed to be named after, again, I did plants in Yellowstone and, well, it's not really all gods. Lycaon is not really a god of wolves. He's a man that got turned into, if I remember correctly, the story, like, I don't exactly remember the story of Lycaon, though what I think like he may be upset. Maybe it was Zeus? I don't know. And then, like, as his punishment, Zeus turned him into a wolf. And people think like he's a werewolf or something. I don't know. I don't really remember the story. Pups. It's okay. Looks like maybe this time around, Demios and Callisto will get all the other pups to the Somber Rendezvous site, which I think is a huge relief. Especially compared to their first litter, where they unfortunately lost poor Comet to a cougar. But it seems like this time around, these should be able to get all 4 of them to the Summer Rendezvous, which is just good. I hope that the same can be said for Softwing and her litter of pups. Alright, we're almost there though. Because honestly, with Softwing, I don't even know if we even chased off that coyote that killed Leapfrog. I don't even know if we would have made it with all 4 because of the starvation issue. We probably could have still lost a pup to hunger, so I don't even know. Seems like Hati is leading the way. She seems quite the adventurous little pup. Alright. You got this. When are they going to stop following us? At least because the pups are scared of the water. So when will they stop? Like at what distance? When will they stop? Okay. They're still following. Okay. Oh, okay, that's when they seem to stop. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so Hati will be the first one to we'll cross with. Let's put her down here to get stamina. Alright. We bring her across the river's edge. Hati is now across. Alright, so now let's get her other siblings. Who is Callisto grabbing? She's got her sister's skull. And actually, just like how Demios and his brother Phobos were like exactly twins, we're gonna do the same thing for Skull and Hati since in the Norse mythology, Skull and Hati were the 2 wolves that chased the sun and moon. I guess then technically I could make them like opposites. Like maybe Garm should have been called. I think Hati is the one that chases the moon, so maybe I could have called her Hati and then, and then me Hati Garm, but I like this a little better. So yeah, just like Phobos and Deimos, they're gonna look, the girls are gonna look mostly the same. Let's put Fenrir down. Pick up the pup. Alrighty. Callisto has Hati. Fenrir is safe. Let's keep going, pups. We gotta keep going. Okay. You got this. I think honestly Garm is gonna look like a lot like her sister Star, because they both have the same coats. And I'm really bad at making wolves that look similar, like, and I don't think they're gonna look this. Cause like, I think it was like Maple and Narites from Eos's second litter, they look basically like the same. There's like no really clear difference between them. Puppies. Okay, I think Callisto's trying to, is she grabbing Garm or is she grabbing Fenrir? I can't tell. Okay, let's bring Garm to the water's edge. Maybe that'll help Callista grab Fenrir, I don't know. Okay, she's grabbed Fenrir now. So we're gonna bring Garm across. Oh god, please be careful, Callisto. Okay, let's bring Garm across. Oh dear. Okay, all the pups have made it across safely. And now we're just gonna get a move on, and quickly, because they're starting to get hungry. Hati's at 45, she's the lowest. Hopefully Callisto will find some food while she's out there. And I think hopefully we can get that bear to spawn. Because he usually has a carcass that we can chase him off. So we can get some food. Because yeah, I think Hades and Elegy, they're gonna go to the secret den last. Even though I think they might have enough experience already to go ahead and use it. We'll have to see. Oh, there's the pack over there. They do not look too pleased to see us. Honestly, Demios isn't actually that far from actually getting, getting to the secret den. He actually is just a few. He needs a 1,200 experience actually to get the den. So I think that, unlike Eos, who I think was a bit farther off. I don't actually remember. I think she was at 5,000. I might film myself actually getting Demios and Callisto that experience, because we might actually run into a moose, and then again we can complete a Callisto's mate challenge. Because if you don't know, I give my mates challenges, and for Callisto, she wants to kill every single kind of prey. We have done that except for hunting down a moose. So if you can find a moose, then we have completed her challenge. Because if you can check, even though some of this was before we met her, we have killed every single prey except for a moose. So we just need to find a moose and kill it. Okay though, we're doing good, okay. Alright. We got this, I think. We can do it. Oh, look at that. 2 wolves look at Callisto. I honestly don't think Callisto is part of the Druid pack. Sure, she has the Druid head, but we found her in the Slough territory. And again, just because we meet a wolf with a red head does not mean that they'll be a member of the Druid pack. They could just, be a wolf that just has a red face. You don't know. But yeah, Callisto, Demios and Callisto and Redwood and Eos definitely kind of look like the Druid leaders. Honestly, it would be fun. I think it'd be kind of funny for either one of their descendants. If we continue with either. Okay, so basically, if we have a descendant from Demios and Callisto, or Eos and Redwood, and we follow a pup that has a red face from one of them, and then if we somehow find another pup, like if we get a mate that has a red face, and then we follow a pup from that litter. I think in Wolfquest 3 we're gonna call their pack the Druid Peak pack, because I'm pretty sure the Druid pack was called Druid Peak. I think, or that might have just been our location in Yellowstone. I don't know. Where is Callisto going? I hope she's coming back. Because I hope she's not broken. That'd be really bad. Okay. What is she doing? And the wolves are growling at us. They're not too happy to see us. What if we howl at her? Will she come running over here? Alright, will she come running towards us? I hope so. I hope she's not broken. If she's broken, that's not gonna be too good for this litter. I think she's coming this way. I think it looks like she's moving. I can't really tell from the distance, but I hope she is. I think she is moving this way, so that's good. Yeah, I think she is. She's making her way over here. I don't know what caused. Maybe she was out hunting and it just took her a really long time to bring something down. I'm not sure. Yeah, but she's making her way now. I don't think we're gonna get to the rendezvous site before she returns, though, which is gonna be unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay. We're almost there. I think we can make it. I don't know why Demios is a little injured there. I don't know what happened. Just know that the pups are oh goodness. The pups are gonna make it in. Alright. Ooh dear. Oh god, Hati and Garm are at 19. This is not good, but I think we can make it. I don't think we're gonna do what we did with Softwing, where her pups were like, they have 0% strength. These puppies weren't really that, they were not starving most of the journey. Well, actually, I guess they kind of were, but like, they were never at like the 12s or like the single digits that Softwing and Coda's pups were. So I don't think we're gonna give them 0% strength unless once we make, like, before we make it, we see that they are like at like the single digits. Which some of these pups might be, they're actually getting really low, we gotta hurry up. That bear did not show his face around here, so that stinks, and we haven't met a single bunny either. Oh god, Hati's almost 16. Where is Callisto going? I hope she's coming back. Almost there. Now, if we ever do get a mate that's like glitched, like Callisto, I might roll like to see if something happened to them, like if they like got like if because she was in the elk territory, maybe she tried hunting an elk and it did not go so well. She got kicked and she died, and that's what causes this whole debacle. I think I'll probably roll and see how many pups our current wolf would have kept alive. So since Demios, I would have rolled to see how many of these pups we would have kept alive, and I would have used this menu here. So we rolled 3, then probably Garm would be dead, and if we rolled 4, all of them would be alive, and if we rolled 1, then it would be Skull that's alive. Basically that's how that would work. Okay, but Callisto is making her way. We're almost there. Come on, pups. Oh, goodness. Come on. Oh my god, this is so scary. I did not think this would be happening again. But I think we'll be fine. Because Callisto is making her way over. We're about to make our way over here. Ooh, dear. Okay. Come on, pups. Okay. We're almost there. You see that, puppies? Oh god, Hati and Garm are at 11. So I guess maybe the girls, some of them might have to be a little bit weaker than the rest. Okay, come on. Almost there. Thanks, Callisto, for feeding one of the puppies. That was Hati. I don't know whether to just feed one pup and then just like leave. Okay, no, she's feeding Garm. Can she feed multiple of them, please? Because these two are gonna starve. Please feed the others. Please? Thank you. Please feed Fenrir. Please feed Fenrir. Thank you, Callisto. Oh my god, she's a lifesaver. Thank you so much, Callisto. You are... I don't know what happened before, but you are definitely a good mate. Okay, well, maybe not a good mate in the sense that you almost left us to die, but... At least you came in clutch, and you actually fed all 4 of the puppies. For some reason, the mates usually just feed one and then they go away, but... Callisto fed all 4 of them. I'm really glad about that. Okay, Skull's here. Hati's here. Come on. Garm. And come on, Fenrir. Yes! Alright! And that's Demios and Callisto's second layer of pups. All 4 of them actually survived. That's great. That's really good. Alright. So let's go ahead and let's make our heirs. So first up, let's start off with the girls. So we got Skull. She is obviously a dark wolf. Where's the coat that, this one? I'm gonna give her this coat. I know this is technically what her uncle Phobos had, but I think it fits her. I think for Skull, I'm gonna give her 60 strength. They managed to recover from their hunger, the hunger thing, so we're gonna say that they at least got some strength. Like poor Softwings pups. We'll give her this howl, and then I think for her, we'll give her a bent ear. And that's what Hati will have as well. Alright, so here is Skull. Very pretty lady. She's gorgeous. We love her. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next wolf. We'll be making her twin sister, Hati. Now, since her father had this coat, we're gonna give her this coat, which I think technically makes her more of which makes her and Skull more like twins. Since I think this coat right here is more similar to this one than this one is. So we'll give her this one, and then she also had 60 strength. It's a 5th howl, I think. Yeah. Trust me, not all of her wolves will be looking like their siblings. Trust me. Like, not every single Demios Callisto litter will be, or like every single Demios, or like every single Midnight Descendant will not have twins. That's not gonna happen. At least we're gonna try not to have that happen. Anyways, here's Hati. She's gorgeous, just like her sister Skull. Alright, and finally we have their sister Garm. She is pretty, and she has her mother's coat, so I'm gonna give her this coat. Make it a little darker. We're gonna give her 63% strength. I'm gonna give her that one. And then for Garm, I think we're gonna give Garm a torn ear. Alright, so here is Garm. She looks like her older sister Star, but what are you gonna do? I'm not the best at really making wolves look that much different from their siblings when they look pretty much the same. But here we have Garm. She's very pretty and very gorgeous. And finally, though, is the final pup of the litter, the only little boy of the litter, Fenrir. He had a dark coat, and I'm actually gonna give him this coat. Because I think this is kind of like the best blend of both his mother and father's coat. Because it has the white from his mother's coat, and it has, dark from his mother. So I think it kind of fits. For Fenrir, I think I'm gonna give him 59% strength. I don't know why I keep making. Was Granite the weakest one of the litter, the first litter too? I don't know. I think I'm gonna give him the 4th howl, maybe. Yeah, and then I think we're gonna give Fenrir a radio collar. All right, and that is Fenrir. So that is Callisto and Demios' second litter of pups. They're all very gorgeous wolves. Here's Fenrir in all his beauty. He's gorgeous. Alright, so I'm gonna come back real quick because I need to roll for Demios and Callisto's 3rd litter. So I'll be back with you guys in a little bit here. Alright, so I rolled, and we rolled pretty easy, so I guess I really didn't have to do anything. Again, we're gonna sleep till dawn because, again, we're gonna grind for the secret den, which shouldn't take us too long. And the reason I'm playing oh no, it was dusk, my bad. No, I need to switch to dusk. No, it needs to be dusk. Because dusk is sunset, which means that's the closest to night. So hopefully, that should allow us to at least maybe have the chance of finding a moose and completing Callisto's challenge. But we also need to do some hunting, so I don't really know how this will go. Because we can't take down a moose without carcasses. That's just impossible. Unless you get, like, really lucky. And you just get enough bites to kill the moose. But, like, you and I know I'm not that lucky. Well, no, technically we did that with Tempest when the moose... She was fighting one of the bull moose fighters, and... Oh, bunny, thank you for the food. And for the XP. She was hunting one of the bull moose fighters, and it stopped before she could get close enough to carcasses. So yeah, technically I am kind of a little lucky there, but that's enough. So let's find the elk herd, and then we'll do a quick scout for moose, see if we can find a moose or not, and then I'll have to reload the save again because you can't you have to reload it to enable the secret end to be activated. So, yeah. The elk herd should be right here. There's the herd. At least you can see more of Demios and Callisto hunting in the snow. We really haven't seen them hunting in the snow. Alright, let's see if we can bring down some elk. This elk is actually running towards our den. So we're gonna at least maybe have some food for the journey. Or at least for the at least the majority of growing pups, or like, you know, more the den. I think I'm gonna at least bring down 2 elk. We might try to find. We'll like search around for moose, because again, if we can find a moose, that would be really good. And also, if we find moose in the springtime, which it could I guess, maybe not at night, maybe it only happens a day, but you never know when there's a chance a moose could spawn during the nighttime. Honestly, I don't really know if moose spawn at night. Oh, sorry, Callisto, I'll let you eat. Let's check. Is there a moose by the bank? There's usually moose over here, but I don't see any moose. It's kind of unfortunate. This is not gonna be good. Okay, let's just bring down some more elk. That's what we need to do. Alright, come here, elk. You're gonna go down. Get her! Get her! Alright, there we go. Let's bring her down. Awesome. Let's keep hunting. Hello? I think this is just the elk herd, right? Yeah. I think if we can bring down the bull, we should get enough experience then that we can just kill the rest of the cows, and then we should have enough for the den. Though I don't know. Ooh, careful, Demios. Careful. You don't want you dying. We do have an errant granite, but then we ask them to. I want to at least as well do the pull with this current litter. That is, if Demios rolls that the injury is a minor injury, because if it's a minor injury, he'll be fine. I think if they do roll a minor injury, I might just give them the limpy leg, since I think that makes sense. But I guess I would have to be where the minor injury is, and technically a limp is not a minor injury, that is a major injury. So I don't know. Let's bring this guy down. We're doing some nice damage to him. Demios is quite a powerful wolf. Alright, that's enough damage to him. Let's head back to the carcass to feed upon. And then I think one last assault should get him to stand his ground. And then he'll be close to death. And then we've brought down a bull elk. Honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna find a moose, unfortunately. We've checked and I just have not found any moose. Sucks. Alright, let's get this bull elk. Honestly, if we have any more of Demios and Callisto, well, not more of them, but like if one of their descendants has their mate has the kill every type of poor animal challenge in 2.7 at least. And they're still on Amethyst Mountain. Well, they're gonna be on Amethyst Mountain until that episode. I will let them do a dusk to go fight the bull moose fighters to get that moose kill. Because man, moose are just not that common in Slough Creek, are they? And there could be one in Oxbow Lake, but that's really far from our carcasses. They can bring this guy down. There we go. Awesome. That's the bullock taken care of. And no, actually, there's going to be at least one cow left in this herd. There's going to be one last cow up in there. It is unless we find a moose, but I don't think we're going to. Come on, bring her down. Awesome. Elk, you're going down. Come on, there we go. Alright. There we go. Which one of them is gonna run again? We're gonna hunt that one first. Well, I guess if we reload the save, we might have a chance of encountering a moose. You never know. Sometimes these animals... Because I remember when I was grinding for the moose achievements, I kinda did that, and we got more... I did that to spawn more cow moose, because I needed cow moose. Don't you dare go into the water. Come on, Callisto, stop her, stop her. Yes! Oh, that's good. I did not have to swim I did not want to swim to go after this elk. Alright, there we go. Now we just need one more cow elk. And we're good. We can go on to the litter. Alright. Come here, elk. Oh, it's snowing. I think, never mind. Is it snowing? I don't know. But once we get to Wolfquest 3 and if one of our mates have this challenge again to hunt every single kind of prey, that should be easy enough. I'm not going to include the cattle at the cattle ranch. It's going to depend actually on, unless you're with like, well, I don't know if I don't think with Sunrise it wouldn't count, because if his mate, which I already know I'm going to call her Sunset, if she had that challenge, we wouldn't be able to go to the cattle ranch because, let me save the game real here. We wouldn't be able to go to the cattle ranch because we would have to wait for it to pass. But you don't want that to happen just yet. Okay, let's do a quick check and see if we can find a moose anywhere. Like, on the usual spots. If we can find one. If we find one, great. If we don't, oh well, we tried our best. But let's see. There could be the possibility one just spawns. Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. Alright, come on. Please. Please, come on. Come on, game. Yeah, the secret den is now available for us to go to. That's great. Any moose by the river crossing? Nothing? But if we go up? No? I'm not going to Oxbow like the other place. That's way too far. Okay, what about the woods nearby St. Peak? Sometimes moose spawn there. Starling, I think, found moose over there, I'm pretty sure. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Any moosin'. Any moose. Is there any over here? Oh, there we go. We found a moose. It's time to complete Callisto's challenge. And it's a cow too. Perfect. It's even easier for us. Oh, we got a kick there, but we're doing enough damage to her that... Yeah, look how much damage we're doing to her. Good. Oh, God. Demios, get away. Oh, that was close. That was pretty scary. She should be on the run, I think, if we approach her again. So I'm gonna try to, like, make her run this way. Never mind, she's just running around. Okay. Well, let's get some food before we get killed. I hope that this is not gonna cause the moose to despawn. Because if it does, that's just gonna be really sad. And I think we might try to herd her towards our den. Not that we really need to do that, since again we're gonna plan pretty easy, but might as well let to see the pups the accomplishment that we managed to do. Alright, and I think this might be the... Okay, the moose is over there. She's over there. Okay, she's fine. We can see her. Well, no, we technically did Redwood's challenge. Yeah, which was to chase and kill every fox we met. We chased and killed every fox we met. And we still haven't killed a cougar with Coda and Softwing. And yep, she's on the run. I knew it. Okay. Let's try to run her towards our den. She's very close. We really did a lot of damage to her when she was standing her ground, so that's pretty good. I kind of want to go like this to kind of put a better view of the hunt. Hades, we're almost done with his challenge because we have 2 more litters left, and we obviously have to go to... We're going to go to these southern dens down here. Right, but we found a moose. That's so good. That's actually really good. Alright. Actually, you know what? We might as well just like bring her down close to the den site. Callisto, you're getting too close to the moose. You're scaring her. Alright, let's wait a little. Alright. I think this is a good spot to bring her down. Oh, she's standing her ground now. Come on! Yes! And there we go. And Callisto's challenge is finally complete. We have brought down every single type of prey in the game. Well, technically we haven't brought down a bull moose, but I didn't specify on prey type, like cow and bull moose. I just said every single kind of prey, meaning elk, a moose, hare, and cattle. We did everything like in the first litter, and now the moose has completed the 3rd. And now it's time to meet these pups. Here we go, guys. This will be our den. Here we go. And we're gonna mark territory. This was originally gonna be Callisto and Demios' den site. They were gonna den here, but then I made them go to Aspen Heights because I was lazy to grant experience for them. And so yeah, this is their new den. Because this was close to the cattle ranch, so... Though honestly, I don't really know if Demios wants to go back there again, honestly. He lost a pup when he was nearby the ranch, that being Comet, and I don't really know if he wants to go back there. Let's finish marking. Can I get it to 100 real quick? Yes. Alright, we had all boys! Okay. So this would be 4M, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, Demios is 1, and then Grant's 2, then Fenrir is 3. So yeah, 4M, 5M, 6M, and 7M. Goodness gracious. A lot of all boys this time around, just like Demios' litter, because Demios' litter, when with Midnight and Rock, they were all boys too. Alright, and we're on pretty easy again, and oh! Again! So 7M looks like his mom, while the other boys look like dad. Okay. Ooh dear, okay. Okay, I think 4M we're gonna call Mars. Okay, so 7M. 7M is the white puppy, yeah. Well, not white puppy, but you know what. So we have Mars, 5M. We're gonna call him Jupiter. Here we go. 6M, we're gonna call... I think we're gonna call him Dipper. And then 7M... I think I'm gonna call him Nova. There we go. So that's our pups. We have Mars, Jupiter, Dipper, and Nova. All of Demios' 4 little boys. Alright, let's go. I forgot to change it tonight, but it's fine here. I wonder if any of the boys... I think they all have the same puppy coat. Yeah, I think Callisto's feeding from the moose carcass. Don't eat all the moose carcass, Callisto. I want to have some of that for the pups. But the moose carcass should at least last us a pretty long time. Alright, yeah. Nova looks exactly like his mom again. We seem to at least have one pup that looks like Callisto every litter. I think Dipper is tackling Nova. I think maybe Mars might have a different puppy coat. No, I think it's the same one. Never mind. I couldn't tell because the lighting was not the right way, but and we have little Nova. He looks exactly like Mom. That's adorable. Aw, Mars and Dipper playing. That's cute. Hello, pups. Alright, let's bring all these pups back into the den. And Callisto's already going ahead and feeding the puppies. Hopefully she doesn't eat, I hope she does not eat all of the moose carcass. Because that would be bad. I don't even know where she's going. I always want to try to finish the Train Your Pups mission in the first episode of A New Litter. So we're gonna try to finish this quest. Even if it means I have to be attacked by a coyote in the next... Oh, yep. In the beginning, during the outro. That has happened way too many times that I can count for, and I don't know why they decide that's when they want to attack. Okay. Alright, and then... Come here, Dipper. So here's an owl hooting. I think it would be interesting if owls could attack their pups in Wolfquest 3, though I don't think an owl's big enough to attack a wolf puppy. Alright though, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn notifications so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Is that a coyote? Yep, that's a coyote. And it's raining. Nope. Get out of here. Ooh, lightning. That's not good. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.